Bai Lu and Joseph Zeng confirm their relationship. Fans can't handle it. Greetings from Techno Trends 24. Party Popper, thank you so much for being here. For the most recent information, fascinating updates, and in-depth tales about your favorite celebrities, this is the place to be. The internet-shaking announcement. When Bai Lu and Joseph Zeng took center stage together and chose to address the months-long rumors, the entertainment world experienced a seismic shift in emotions on an otherwise typical evening. Fans and gossip websites have been speculating about their relationship for years, wondering if it was a professional chemistry or something much more intimate. Now that they have corrected the record with a single audacious declaration and a memorable public presence, the internet has changed drastically. How the rumors began and how they led to this point. Long before today, there were rumors circulating about Bai Lu and Joseph Zeng. Their first significant partnership years ago immediately aroused interest. Fans immediately started shipping them as a couple since their on-screen chemistry felt too genuine to be merely playing. The behind-the-scenes video then showed the small details, group giggles, and Joseph's tendency to stare at Bai Lu for a bit too long during interviews. The celebrities themselves never specifically addressed the rumors, but they also didn't make an effort to refute them either. Sightings of them together outside of work started to accumulate by the middle of 2024. A blurry picture of them in a peaceful cafe in Shanghai. A video taken by a fan who saw them out late shopping. The most dubious of all was Bai Lu, who appeared to be a woman who should have been there while attending Joseph's birthday party with a select few close friends. The tipping point, the final proof from the paparazzi. The moment the paparazzi had been waiting for was just around the corner. Leaked images from earlier this year showed the two strolling through a parking garage while holding hands. Despite the graininess of the photos, the love was evident. A flurry of conjecture was sparked by just one set of pictures, with followers seeking the truth and gossip sites claiming confirmation. Both stars, however, have stayed silent up until this point. The moment that made all the difference. During a live-streamed fan meetup for their most recent drama promotion, the much-awaited surprise took place. It began with planned questions, light-hearted banter and picture ops, just like any other press event. However, the host made the decision to address the issue midway through. The question was abrupt. Joseph, Bai Lu, you two have been the focus of a lot of rumors. Today, would you wish to correct the record? There was silence in the room. Viewers leaned closer to their screens as they watched the webcast. A glance between Bai Lu and Joseph said 1,000 words. Joseph then accepted the microphone while grinning a little. He started off by saying, "We've been friends for a long time, and that friendship grew into something more over the years. Since you have been there for us from the start, we thought it was time to tell you about that." The audience burst out. Bai Lu nodded in agreement as she reached across and clasped Joseph's hand. "Indeed, it is true. We're all together." The emotional responses of fans. The internet was deafening if the room was noisy. In a matter of seconds, videos from the event were making the rounds on all platforms. Fan edits that paired the real-life confession with their most romantic on-screen moments surfaced almost immediately. Several fans expressed their joy in remarks such as, "This is the love story we've been waiting for. They're a perfect match, I'm crying right now. At last. We have set sail into the sunset with our ship." Others said that they were taken aback because they had assumed the two were merely good friends. Even the most doubtful commenters, however, were unable to ignore the excitement in their faces as they spoke. More information is leaked by inside sources. According to entertainment insiders, Joseph and Bai Lu have been discreetly dating for more than a year. They allegedly avoided needless media pressure and respected their jobs by keeping their relationship quiet. They have been inseparable for months, according to a source who is purportedly close to the relationship. They managed to make time to meet one another despite having hectic schedules. They worked together for a long time to organize this announcement. The implications for their careers. In the Chinese entertainment industry, public relations can be dangerous. For marketing reasons, agencies frequently prefer that their stars stay single, and fans can find it difficult to distinguish between the actors' private lives and their on-screen identities. But a lot of people think that this announcement will only make them more well-liked. The fan bases of Bai Lu and Joseph share a lot of similarities, and the announcement has already received overwhelmingly positive feedback from their followers. Additionally, brands might be vying for their attention as a real-life couple, which might lead to joint endorsements, magazine appearances, and even more dramas together. The moment that spread like wildfire. The formal confirmation was arguably the most memorable aspect of the entire affair. Joseph leaned over to Bai Lu and murmured something that only she could hear as the audience cheered and the cameras flashed. Her cheeks flushed as she smiled, and she answered quietly. As soon as they saw the video, astute fans started lip-reading it and asserting that Joseph remarked, Now the whole world knows you're mine. Regardless of its veracity, the video clip has already received millions of views, solidifying its status as one of the year's most romantic celebrity moments. Gazing ahead. Although they haven't disclosed many personal details, the couple has pledged to continue being open about their relationship and to concentrate on their careers. Following the occasion, Joseph shared a sincere remark on Weibo: "We appreciate your support throughout the years. We'll keep working hard, giving you our finest performances, and leading happy lives together." In conclusion, Bai Lu and Joseph Zeng's decision to go public felt refreshingly honest in a world where celebrity relationships are frequently veiled in mystery. They shared it with warmth, deference, and unquestionable love rather than merely confirming what fans had guessed. One thing is certain, regardless of whether you've been a shipper for a long time or you're just a casual observer, this moment has become a landmark in the history of Chinese entertainment rumor. Additionally, it's only the start of a new chapter for Bai Lu and Joseph, one that their admirers will be watching intently at every turn. Whether Bai Lu and Joseph Zeng's relationship is ultimately a developing romance or just a sincere friendship, one thing is for sure: their indisputable chemistry and endearing interactions have won over the hearts of many people. It's understandable why the public can't stop talking about them given the way they gaze at one another, their delicate touches, and their shared laughing. This most recent appearance together feels like a quiet but impactful statement, even though neither has completely confirmed nor rejected the more serious rumors. Fans are left wondering when the two will finally give up all pretenses and tell the truth honestly, caught between curiosity and excitement. Until then, the rumors will keep circulating, keeping Bai Lu and Joseph Zeng in the public eye, where every look, every smile, and every gesture will be scrutinized for hidden meaning. It's reasonable to assume that this story is far from ended, and the next chapter could be the one that makes all the difference, regardless of the reality. Notice, the information that follows is based on social media conversations, fan observations, and speculations. The artists or their agents have not verified any of the information.